very precarious type of situation we got going on today. Oh God, see, I almost broke something already. What's up, my dirty little plant hoes? Today, we are going to be doing a repeat of the last video that I did for you guys because you overwhelmingly liked it. So I get it. I heard you loud and clear. You like a good update video. So I thought we would go as far back in time as we could possibly go.
Who are you? I'm you 10 minutes from now. Damn it, you are handsome.
Back to my 100 subscriber video where I ordered a Thai Constellation and also got a couple of other things, but I just wanted to show you guys the updates of what they look like now versus what they look like when I first got them. Let's get into it. And these are very sensitive plants, by the way, that I don't usually move a whole lot, so I love you guys a ton to just risk all this aerial root breakage. So let's start with number one. I'm thinking now that I kind of probably should have scooted the camera back, but we're gonna do our best. Okay, so first up on our update is the Monstera Thai Constellation that I ordered on my 100 subscriber video, and it looks like this now. Is my Thai Constellation now, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So this Thai is one of my favorite Monsteras in my collection because it doesn't brown hardly at all. I mean, I've got a little bit of brown tips, but not too bad, and just a friendly tip. I noticed that my tips got more brown the closer it got to the humidifier, not the further that it got from the humidifier. It's like it didn't like to be consistently moist on the variegated areas. So I scooted it back quite a ways, and I'm hoping that with the new leaf that comes in, I hope if it has a bigger patch of variegation, we keep it for longer, because just like with all my other plants, you can see my learning curve from the oldest leaf to the newest leaf. It takes me a while to like get to know the plants and get to know what they like and what kind of behavior from me that they can tolerate, because I can be quite the neglectful plant mother. And I think they like it. They like being ignored, so we make a perfect couple. So that is my updated Thai Constellation, and I'll be showing you guys on B-roll because I don't want to like swing it around, but there's actually midrib holes developing, and it's crazy because my Albo and this Thai are developing midrib fenestrations at the same time, so it's super cute. Also, I haven't seen any slowed growth for winter time, so that's been really, really nice. I've been maintaining leaf growth throughout the majority of this winter so far. Yeah, on most things. Okay, let's move on and go get the next one. Calm down, Winston, everything's okay. Oh my God. It does not look like it would weigh that much, but it weighs a lot. It is very heavy, and I'm very out of shape. Okay, this right here is my Albo Monstera that I also got with my 100 subscriber, whatever. I was stupid. I just started YouTube, so I didn't realize like nobody gives a, if you get stuff for yourself when you get 100 subscribers, I don't think. They only care like if you give stuff away, but I was stupid and I had no concept of that. And all I knew is that I had nailed 100 subscribers and that was my gateway to getting more plants. So she did what she had to do. But anyways, this Albo has been giving me a lot of problems lately. It's not that it stopped growing at all. It's just that the tips have been browning at an alarming rate. I'm guessing I can just blame winter on that. I'm not 100% sure, but I recently went through and kind of chopped off like all the little browning tips that made me feel like a bad plant mom, and then, you know, we're all gonna pretend like it didn't happen. Anyways, this girl has been growing wonderfully for me, and what's cool about it is that you're not even seeing the whole plant right now because I actually just recently took some cuttings to send us some friends of mine. So the top cutting is still here and I'm propagating it, and I will show you just as soon as I put this big Monstera down. I just wanted to also let you guys know that I am planning on doing a basic Monstera and Philodendron care video, so I'm not gonna cover a lot of the care and stuff. This is just gonna be a basic update video where you can see the growth and progression that I've gotten since the dates where you can see that I opened up these plants. We only had one more plant, I think, from that order in particular, so I'm gonna show you that plant. And then I'm gonna show you a couple of bonus plants that I ordered online and show you their growth and how they're doing right now. Okay, so this next plant is the last plant from that order where you guys saw me opening a bunch of stuff. And by the way, the mic work back then was atrocious. You could hear the crunkling of the paper for God knows how long, and I apologize for that. Please don't go back and watch that video. I know Casey's gonna link it, but just take it from me, this is better what you're watching now. This plant has grown so well for me since I've gotten it. It has never floundered, it didn't falter, I didn't lose all the leaves when it shipped to me, and it's consistently put out an exciting new leaf every single time. And I want to be a part of the Half Moon Club so bad, and I can't get to be part because none of my freaking plants will push a half moon leaf. So that's probably why I want a half moon Albo so bad. It's because, Lord, I need a boost. I need help, obviously. Giving me the closest thing that I've ever had to a half moon leaf right here. So you can't be mad at it about that. And I just love the fact that it stays small. A lot of my plants have gotten so big, as you guys have seen, that it's really hard to contain everything. It's hard to keep everything from touching everything else, and it's nice when something kind of sort of stays compact. So not only is it variegated, not only is it beautiful, but it's also compact. However, I do call this guy King Spider Mite because every single freaking time I check on him, he's got him. So he stays away from all the other really super high dollar plants because I just, you know, I know it's like, you know, if you sleep with the dogs, you're gonna get fleas. So he has to stay in his own area where he can infect, you know, other stuff. Okay, so next up on our list of updates that you guys love, love, love is this Melanochrysum Verrucosum cross cutting that I ordered a long time ago. I don't remember the seller, I'll have it on the screen, but I remember that it was a good experience, that even though it was a cutting, it didn't come wilted, it looked freshly cut. And it's also been such a phenomenal grower for me. I'm gonna lift it up so you guys can see like where the bottom of the pot starts. So I think only the 2 or 3 leaves here on the bottom are the ones that shipped. I'm gonna go ahead and say these 3 bottom ones right here, including the very crispy one down there at the very bottom. And this is how much growth it's done for me. And these leaves have gotten large. These leaves have gotten large so fast. Like, this is the kind of leaf expansion or growth with a pole that I would have expected from my Melanochrysum, but I don't get this with my Melanochrysum. So this is my baby right here. I mean, I love this philodendron, and if it wasn't for the fact that I don't want to cut it, I would have 7 of these. I swear on everything holy. They are gorgeous. I'm gonna spin it around so you guys can see the new leaf that's emerging. I've got to scoot it way back towards me so that you guys can see. And even though I have long nails that some people may consider to be gross, I try to be extremely gentle with my plants so that I don't rip holes or anything in them. But that's our new emerging leaf right there. And isn't that freaking gorgeous? This plant's the bomb. I love it so much. So if you've never gotten the chance to see a Melanochrysum Verrucosum cross in person, I suggest that you seek one out at a botanic garden or something. They are velvety, and you know when plants are velvety, they're just better. You know, if it were socially acceptable, I would drape myself in velvet.
If it was socially acceptable.
I know you would drape yourself in velvet.
All right, moving on to the next one, and I think it's actually our last one for this update video, so it's not too terribly long. Okay, so this next philodendron I'm updating you on is a Philodendron Fibrosum that I picked up from PA Orchid Exchange. And I mean, you guys, this plant is absolutely
amazing.
I love it so much. These obviously are quasi-velvety, kind of more of like a soft, like a beat leather type of material. The shape is gorgeous. The shape is gorgeous. And don't even get me started on the hairs on the stems. And I don't even know why I haven't seen this in like, I don't think I've seen it in any other collections videos. I do know that my friend Thoughtful Melon on Instagram has one, and his way outperformed mine because mine kind of stalled out. It had a growth point and then the growth point failed, and then it had a growth point and the growth point failed, but then that third one it did well and it succeeded. So it just goes to show you that sometimes things will go brown, sometimes things will fail, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's over, especially in the philodendron department. I find them to be, in my area, for my house, to be extremely resilient. I'm gonna spin it around here and show you guys this crazy ass new leaf that's coming out. You can see the difference between the newly emerging leaf hair and the leaf hair on the already existing leaves. The already existing leaves hairs are more of like Muppet style, and the ones that are coming out of the sheath are like canary highlighter yellow. I don't even know if the color translates on camera. The texture of how these two things feel is completely different. So like this one feels like more of like a rough coat on like a schnauzer or something like that. But when you touch this hair up here, it feels more like the soft bristles on a paintbrush. I mean, it's so different. It's like the hairs harden up just like the leaf hardens up. So on the new leaf also, it doesn't stop being cool there. So the new leaves, when they come out, are like, they have this hot pink sheen on the back of them. And you guys, I know I'm crazy about the hot pink stuff. But then it has like, almost like if like a hot glue artisan had put like lime green stripes on the back of the leaf. This is probably top 3 favorite plants in my home because I just can't get over it. I can't believe that this exists in nature. I cannot believe that it's actually growing for me in my bedroom and that I'm allowed to have it here. It's so amazing. And I just wanted to show you guys a little update on how well it's doing and how well it's growing. I'm pretty sure it was tiny and small when it got here, and he's a big boy now. This is also a plant that was extremely hard to find. I couldn't find it anywhere for months and months on end. And then when I finally did find it, I pounced on it. A friend of mine on Instagram had recently purchased his. He was like, you need to go hit PA Orchid Exchange because they've got them. And PA Orchid Exchange has some of the best shipping practices in the business. If you order from them, you do not have to worry about your plants en route. All right, you dirty plant hoes, thank you guys so much for watching today. I'm so glad that you enjoyed my last video. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Updates are fun. I have to admit, when I go looking at plant videos, updates are very tempting. I like to look at some good old-fashioned updates. A couple of points and a couple of things I wanted to tell you guys before we go. Hold on. Couple of little juicy tidbits from the plant community information. I was scrolling through Facebook the other day, and Shane from Gabriella Plants has a Facebook group called Behind the Scenes at Gabriella Plants, and he posted something about the new release of Costa Farms tissue culturing the Thai Constellation. So I just wanted to let you guys know that it is in tissue culture right now, and it should be out in the next couple of maybe years or so. Don't quote me on that part, but it is in tissue culture with Costa Farms. Also, there's some other plants that are being tissue cultured as well, like the Mosaica and a couple of others. I'll try to pull that post up so that you guys can see it. Why that's important is because I want you guys to know that the Thai Constellation is probably going to be dropping in price when that does happen, because it's going to be more widely available. So maybe kind of sorely spend your money wisely knowing that. And I'm not trying to hurt anybody that's selling the Thai Constellation. Hey man, you're my subs, you're my friends, and I want you guys to know the stuff that I know, and I would want to know, so I'm telling you guys. You know, things like that really hurt small businesses. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing that they're tissue culturing. It's just a thing, and I'm telling you guys that it's a thing. Just be aware of that going forward, and also be aware that when you're making plant purchases, if you can make your plant purchases from a smaller plant company, please try and do that, because everybody out there who's running a small business, I've done it myself before. I used to run a little vegan cafe inside of a health food restaurant. Small businesses need people like lifeblood. So if you're going to be making plant purchases, maybe it's not a big deal to spend an extra 10 bucks to do business with a small plant provider. So just keep that in mind going forward. One more thing. I'm gonna put this at the end of the video because I only want my triple OG subscribers to be helping me make this decision, but you guys did awesome last time when you guys picked Hollow. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see him? My clean leaf style? No? Anyways, you guys did a great job picking. I'm a Libra. I have a hard time making decisions anyways, so it's time to do our nails again. And I loved it when you guys helped me make a decision last time because your girl hates making decisions. Here are your two options. We're gonna give red glitter another chance because, you know, hey. And then we're also going to have gold chrome, okay? So your choices this time are red glitter or gold chrome. And yeah, of course I'm gonna vajazzle them or something like that. Don't be silly. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you're a new subscriber, use a dirty plant hoe too. Love you guys. Peace out. Later, taters. Bye.
Love your hips, your waist, your lips, your face. I speak for all men, it's hard for us to pass that. If I was with a date or in relations, they'll get dropped, cause you're the one I make a pass at. Like, oh girl, it's your world. Best believe that. Oh girl, it's your world. Girl, you see that. Oh girl, it's your world. Girl, I need that. Other women jealous cause them other women dream that. Facts. One day I'ma cuff you. It's all facts. I'ma put a girl above you. It's all facts. When I get the chance to love you, you come back like a rebuttal. Drunk love, Jay and B-Tip, Kim K and Yeezus. Let's play the role like Will and Jay to think it. Creative thinking, start a fading sheets and tore the house so much it got the neighbors heated. Like, hold up, wait a minute. Let's kill all the chillin' and Netflix. Just give me the good you were blessed with, and I'ma beat it like domestic. I know that you all the way open. You can tell by the vibe I'm receiving. You can tell that your tub overflowing, and I'ma slide in like your
I'm on the
DMs.
way down. I'm trying to use your body like a playground. You ain't gotta leave me, baby, stay around. I bet you gonna stay until tomorrow.